roaming the paint. T. Clark, he was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Millsap's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shot from the wing. That doesn't go in either for T. Indiana on D. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Millsap from 18 feet away. The shot is off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin will see if they can force him into a tough night.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Jefferson's got his first basket of the night. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Schroeder, T covering, and there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket. And Paul Millsap, guys, the only player to lead the NCAA in rebounding 3 straight seasons back in college. A former second-round pick, was kind of slept on, but now clearly making his mark in the NBA. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Schroeder kicks to Howard. A rebound by Jefferson. Greg, you were talking about Millsap's ferocious rebounding. He battles inside, but Clark, he is so skilled.
Yeah, he's just really a good all-around basketball player. He can pass, handle, step out, and hit the three. Very, very versatile. He makes an impact on the game a lot of ways.
Millsap a screen on Teague. Here's Schroeder, and the pass to Millsap. Bazemore for 3. Atlanta again missing.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
There's Ellis with the 3 ball, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Schroeder passes to Bazemore. Millsap dishes to Korver. The Hawks working the ball around. There's the pick. Pass to Millsap. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Schroeder. Takes the 3. That is a trailing here. Dishes it to Ellis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kyle Korver. Now here's Howard, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the left wing. Outside Millsap. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A nice shot by Teague. A minute 42 left in the first. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Outside Millsap. Howard kicks to Sefolosha. Feeds to Howard. To end the drought. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 10 points for Paul Millsap.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
Turner's checked in for Jefferson. Now here's Howard. And Millsap, here we go. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Millsap's got 12 in the game.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And Millsap, with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
Here's Millsap. Paul George making his last shot. Can't hit.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates with the pass.
From the wing, again, Indiana.
And it's so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
And here's Ellis for three. And released it in time.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the
And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game has been, you know, we can beat any team.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working. Right. So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a way.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all five guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Turner is out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Lawson in at the point. That's the Pacers' 5.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
Here's Sefolosha. Paul George making his last shot. Schroeder kicks to Korver. There's a screen. Scott the pass to Sefolosha. Shot clock at 5. The 10-footer. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Pacers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. There's the bucket. Good. Tie. The Hawks trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Splitter with a screen on Lawson. Schroeder with the ball. Now Lawson defending. Splitter, that's good.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Lawson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Schroeder. Splitter dishes to Korver. Splitter sets a screen. From deep. No good. And Indiana will come the other way. Lawson kicks to Stuckey. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
It's blocked. They retain possession. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, they set the pick. Splitter sets a screen. Down low to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Splitter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is
They can't guard
you see the numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Atlanta. The feed to Splitter. Now here's Schroeder, lost in defending. Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. They shoot again. Out of hand.